Hello and welcome to SKTV. You're watching Primetime English News. First, the headlines. India is not a dharamshala for immigrants. Action will be taken against foreign nationals posing security threats or attempting to disintegrate country, asserts Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Demographic imbalance occurring in the state due to conflict in Manipur census 2001, claims RPI. RPI Athawale submits memorandum to Union Home Minister urging delimitation after correcting census errors. One-stop centers in Manipur dedicated to supporting women affected by violence seek governor's intervention to expedite fund release. Desam submits memorandum to governor seeking reforms in higher education of Manipur, citing its long-standing stagnation. And powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake strikes Myanmar, causing widespread damage, deaths and casualties. Tremors felt in Bangkok and Manipur. And now the news in detail. In a recent development, Lok Sabha has passed Immigration and Foreigners Bill 2025 yesterday to curb the issue of illegal immigrants settling in the country. While participating in the debate on Immigration and Foreigners Bill 2025, Union Home Minister Amit Shah asserted that the bill will help the country in gathering detailed information about foreigners who are visiting the country, and that the bill will also help in strengthening the internal security of India. The Union Home Minister further said that the government was ready to welcome those who wished to come to India as a tourist or for education, healthcare and business purpose, while stressing that those who posed a threat would be dealt with seriously. He added that the country is not a dharamshala for those who pose a threat to the country. Furthermore, Union Home Minister Amit Shah also accused Congress and Trinamool Congress for sheltering illegal immigrants from Bangladesh and Myanmar in states like Assam and West Bengal. He also raised the issue about illegal immigrants possessing fake Aadhaar cards and voter cards during the parliament session.
इसमें प्रवेश निषेध का प्रावधान है। कुछ सदस्यों ने इसका विरोध भी किया। राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा या सार्वजनिक स्वास्थ्य के लिए खतरा पाया जाएगा, उसको प्रवेश की अनुमति नहीं दी। माननीय देश धर्मशाला नहीं, जो चाहे जिस उद्देश्य से चाहे यहाँ आकर रह जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा। कानूनी तरीके से देश के अंदर अपने देश को और हमारे देश को समृद्ध करने कोई आता है तो इसका स्वागत है, मगर सुरक्षा के लिए खतरा है, उसको रोकने का प्रावधान करने का हमारी संसद का अधिकार।
Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Athawale has written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah demanding centre to carry out delimitation exercise only after resolving the controversies concerning 2001 census figures of Manipur. The move came after RPI Athawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thanojam apprised Ramdas Athawale regarding the issue concerning proposed delimitation exercise in Manipur. In the letter to Union Home Minister, Ramdas Athawale also includes the copy of request letter which was sent by Maheshwar Thanojam that explained the matter in detail. The Minister of State also recommended for conducting the delimitation exercise in Manipur after completing the pending 2021 census, taking due care of identification of illegal immigrants based on NRC with 1951 as base year. Speaking this regard in a video release, Maheshwar Thanojam elaborated that irregularities and anomalies were detected in 2001 census report for Manipur, with districts like Kangpokpi and Churchandpur witnessing unreasonable growth in population. While citing the threat of demographic imbalance due to illegal influx of immigrants, Maheshwar asserted that the delimitation exercise, if conducted in accordance with 2001 census, the indigenous population will suffer and become marginalized in its own land. He further maintained that the delimitation exercise will legitimize illegal immigrants as legal citizens if it is carried out before the conduct of NRC and before identification of illegal immigrants. Maheshwar urged Centre to carry out NRC first with 1951 as a base year and then followed by delimitation exercise.
Handak yam latest oina chief election officer chi CEO na 2025 ki January ki tang taruk 6 January 2025 ta CEO na thopa matamda final elector to population haibadi EP ratio se koi yam abnormal oiba haitare normal da leitaragadi EP ratio se 60 to 65 ratio muni lena doisi adubu some districts like haibadi Kangpopi haizerege Kangpopi da 34.6 ratio leiba kai se it is very abnormal si maram chungcha cha di aduna takpadi abnormal population voters masinga koigi electoral voters bona fight oiba voters ka population ga ratio si chana dre haibado adugi yamna nemba ratio EP ratio duna dum taksarabani haitare aduna sigi matam sida kamaina delimitation tawdoino haibagi wari dunia aduna delimitation tawgiba taragadi abnormal oiba growth oi population oiriba illegal immigrants influx lairiba mapadai changjala imyam se koigi Manipur da illegal myam do legal ohensi haibagi process ka chap manaragdaba ma oiba haitare aduna akoina request tawningbadi NRC with the base year 1951 phajana mapung phana Chatharam matungda 2021 gi census mapung phana taro matungda delimitation process chathabiu.
Manipur One-Stop Centers, also known as OSCs, a government-funded organization dedicated to supporting women affected by violence, has submitted an official letter to Manipur governor regarding their lack of funding. The official letter was submitted by OSC Imphal East Center Administrator Takilambam Latarani on behalf of all 16 OSCs of the state, seeking immediate intervention from the governor to give directives to relevant authority to expedite the fund release process. The letter also mentioned that the staff of OSCs are working without salary and necessary funds needed for running the OSC for the past 24 months, and that it has greatly affected their efficiency in rendering their ability to provide essential services to women in distress. It may be mentioned that One Stop Center initiative was launched in 2015 under the Ministry of Women and Child Development, and it operates under Mission Shakti scheme. Further, the OSC staffs mentioned in their letter that despite the financial hardships, all 16 OSCs across the state has been unwavering in their commitment to provide crucial support to women amid the ongoing conflict. They also expressed concern that bureaucratic delays at the Secretariat may prevent the timely release of funds which are already sanctioned by the ministry. The letter warned that due to an administrative backlog, the funds may not be processed before the current financial year ends, exacerbating the already precarious situation. They also mentioned in the letter that since 2019, OSCs across the state has registered more than 2,400 cases at various districts, which highlighted the crucial role played by OSCs in assisting women facing violence and abuse both in public and private space. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam President Mayengbam Somorje has said that the organization had submitted a memorandum to Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla urging him to change the higher education system of Manipur to provide quality education to the students. The statement was made during a press conference which was organized at Desam office in Kwakethel today. Speaking further, Mayengbam Somorje highlighted that they submitted the memorandum which contained 3 key points to urge the governor to change into higher education system which has stayed the same for a very long time. He further explained that the 3 key points are supervision of teacher education in the state, facilitation of honors and research degree courses at government colleges according to guidelines for transforming higher education institutions into multidisciplinary institutions 2022 of NEP 2020 by rationalizing the subjects and to establish new departments for the new courses. Further, Mayengbam Somorje maintained that quality education can be provided to the students if the governor acts on their demands.
Hariba sigumlaba akoi hujik oiraiba ITP hangba amasung akoigi DMCT gi magi status sin na matamda esam miyang di hariba sigumlaba state sig amna maroiba isi education institution na sa irma mata da magi masak mangan bang yaroi masi hangnana bagi damakta government mathok taba manpower mayam si loina mak akoi hapira kanda sigumlaba national education policy gi kesu akoi basi mandate si su akoi fulfill to honba gumba teaching university se policy na yumpham ora kana to budabani ari gumba masi mayokta government na thabak amata to bigenu stakeholder mayam su desam mai kai di appeal to jari.
And in some unfortunate events that unfolded this morning, a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar, causing significant destruction and loss of lives. According to the United States Geological Survey (USGS), the quake hit at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers with its epicenter near Yekha in Sare village, 16 kilometers northwest of Sagaing. A strong aftershock of 6.4 magnitude followed minutes later, further exacerbating the damage. The earthquake caused severe damage across Myanmar, particularly in the cities of Mandalay and Sagaing. The historic old Sagaing bridge collapsed, disrupting transportation, while Mandalay airport was evacuated as authorities assessed structural safety. Hospitals in the capital Naypyidaw are overwhelmed with injured patients, many of whom are receiving treatment outside due to capacity constraints. According to initial reports, at least 20 people, including 6 children, have died and many injured. State of emergency has been declared in 6 regions, including Sagaing, Mandalay, Bagu, Magwe, Shan State, and Naypyidaw. The government has also appealed for international aid to support relief efforts. The tremors were strongly felt in Thailand, particularly in Bangkok, where buildings swayed for several seconds. A 30-story under construction building in the Chatuchak district collapsed, trapping at least many workers under the debris. The earthquake's tremors were felt as far as India's northeastern states and China's Yunnan province. At least 2 people sustained injuries and several houses suffered structural damage. On the other hand, in India's northeastern state Manipur also felt the tremor. People also ran outside the old buildings located at Rupmahal Tank in Imphal due to the tremor. However, there has been no report of any major damages until the filing of this report. Meanwhile, world leaders have expressed their condolences and pledged support. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured Myanmar and Thailand of India's readiness to provide humanitarian aid. Unfortunate indeed. We at SKTV share our grief with the bereaved families. Moving ahead, Manipur IMA has urged President Draupadi Murmu to conduct delimitation process after implementing National Register of Citizen (NRC) in the state. In a press release, Manipur IMA has urged the government to conduct delimitation process after implementing National Register for Citizen (NRC) in the state with 1961 or 1951 as base year. The organization also urged the president to conduct a survey to identify illegal immigrants at districts such as Kangpokpi, Churchanpur, Tengnopal and Ferozpur districts, which saw a significant increase in village numbers and increase of voters in electoral roll. On the other hand, the organization also wished for restoration of normalcy and harmony in the state for the upcoming Sajibu Nomo Pan Bacherawa and Idul Fitr celebrations. Iramdam Kanballub Ikal today expressed opposition against delimitation exercise at this point of time and called for conduct of NRC before delimitation process. In a press note issued by Publicity Secretary S. Himen, Ikal accused Centre of providing technical and logistic help to armed Kuki groups in order to wage war on Manipur. Ikal further urged Centre to identify and deport illegal immigrants through NRC by making 1951 as base year, while also warning of agitations if Centre tries to bring in delimitation exercise before NRC. President of All India State Government Employees Confederation Manipur State Unit Maisnam Joykumar today informed that All India State Government Employees Confederation will be organizing a Parliament March protest on April 11th. Speaking in this regard in Manipur Press Club today, Maisnam Joykumar said the protest march is being organized against the introduction of new pension scheme. The march to Parliament will be participated by representatives from all states and they will raise their voices against unified pension scheme. A total of 20 employees from Manipur will be part of the protest. He also informed that the Confederation has also submitted a 6-point memorandum to Manipur governor highlighting the problems faced by people in violence-hit Manipur.
Retired Torkanda, a going to Pangador pension as a government, I go you old pension scheme and had a several Mutalaga, new pension scheme and Amuchanabu, Amuchu, Niam, China, employee Kayana, a parliamentary member Kayana, I go to supporter, I would be pension as if even to eat. Retired Torkanda, our people, the Legado, Kankanabay the Mutta, was the old pension scheme, Chana, Lu and Harakutiki. The government of the unified pension scheme, my Tonian of Tokyo. I'm not saying I was people employees in the Young Tingai Waiba, Aduga, all pension scheme Degi, when a new pension scheme is under Kanda, even Manipur, Jordan, Egoyaran Party, one for the department, Yamana, Rijato Kibakara, they did the Bukumba, Adum Basing and Makoi, Abumanuki Bishing Naga, Principal, the head of department, Aduba director, Hybrid. A kind of Kamaito knows I was in a position of Vidana, director, and the Vidana, I you pass it like it. My pension deal, Palishing of Sawa Kaptan. Kamaito no Hybrid, Wakalama, Wapamama with the name. But you can no idea when the new pension scheme the giveaway on map.
Thobal District Magistrate Ahantem Subhash has issued an order today under the directive of State Home Department instructing licensed gun owners of Thobal District to submit a copy of their license to relevant police stations by April 11th. Security forces continue to recover weapons from across the state. According to police, security forces recovered weapons and warlike stores from the abandoned Langol housing complex, quarter number TA42 under Lamphel police station in Imphal West yesterday. The recovered items included 2 SLR guns along with 2 magazines, 2 Insus rifles with 2 magazines, 2 SMG carbines, 8 BP plates, 7 BP vests, 23 camouflage pants, 20 camouflage shirts, 16 camouflage caps and 22 tactical waist belts. Police also registered a case for further investigation. Former Minister of Manipur Sktv'S Biren has been chosen to continue as President of Janata Dal United Manipur Unit in an order issued by National General Secretary of JDU United, Afaq Ahmad Khan today. It may be mentioned that the state president's post had been suspended since January 22nd owing to differences that emerged regarding the party's support to BJP-led state government in Manipur. However, today Sktv'S Biren was chosen to continue as President of JDU Manipur Unit under the direction of Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. All Manipur Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization MSCO organized its annual Sajibu Khudol Tamba Igi Kungul Liba at several places across Kangpopi, Senapati, Imphal West and Imphal East districts. The event was organized with an aim to strengthen the bond between indigenous communities who are residing at hill and valley districts. In a press release, MSCO informed that they will take up initiatives to present simple gifts to the indigenous people residing across the state, just like how sisters present gifts to their brothers at the start of Manipuri traditional calendar year. Kangleipak Minority Welfare Organization KMWO has extended greetings to people of Manipur ahead of Sajibu Nomo Panba Cherauba and Idul Fitr. In a press note, KMWO wished for peaceful coexistence, harmony among communities in the state. The organization also urged shops and business owners not to increase prices of commodities by taking advantage of this festive season. State Ophthalmic Cell of National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment NPCBVI organized a day-long free eye camp at Primary Health Center Wangu Laipam under Kakching district today. The free eye camp was organized as part of World Glaucoma Week under the aegis of Directorate of Health Services and Mission Director of National Health Mission. A total of 15 staffs including ophthalmologists attended to about 400 patients with cataract issues during the camp. Medicines, eyeglasses were also distributed to patients, while those who require surgery for glaucoma and cataract will also be given the facility free of cost through assistance from State Ophthalmic Cell Imphal. Speaking on the sidelines, State Nodal Officer of NPCBVI Bikram Khoishnam said the camp was organized to reach to people in rural areas who do not have access to healthcare, especially for eyes. He also maintained that those patients who need further treatment for glaucoma and cataract will be treated at State Ophthalmic Cell Imphal free of cost. Muslims residing across Bishnupur district have undergone their Jummah Namaz prayer session by wearing black clothes in their arms in protest against central government's effort to pass Waqf Amendment Bill 2024 at the Parliament. The protest was organized by Jamiyat Ulema Bishnupur, Anjuman Islah-e Musraha, Qatak, AKYVO, Ampia and AKCOC as per the directive given by All India Muslim Personal Law Board. The board also appealed to Muslim citizens across the country to continue the protest till the prayer session of the last day of Ramzan month. Artists of Radha Madhav Cultural Organization performed Jugai Madhai Udhar, the last part of Gauralila art form at ISKCON Sangaipur today. Radha Madhav Cultural Organization President B. Gopal Sharma said that the organization will take up initiative to showcase the performance to people residing at relief camps. He added that the organization has started construction of a guest house at Nabadweep with the help of people. He maintained that they will try to finish construction of the first floor by September 25th. Gopal Sharma further said that the art form will be performed at relief camps across the state for the devotees residing at relief camps. He also appealed to the public to provide aid in their initiative to perform the art form in relief camps.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯙꯔꯃ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯔꯤꯅꯥꯝ ꯁꯣꯟꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯜꯂꯛꯅꯕ ꯆꯩꯇꯟꯌ ꯃꯍꯥꯄ꯭ꯔꯚꯨꯅ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯏꯪꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯨꯒꯥꯏ ꯃꯙꯥꯏ ꯎꯖꯥꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯃꯥꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯤꯂꯤꯞ ꯀꯦꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯥꯔꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯔꯤꯅꯥꯝ ꯁꯣꯟꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯀꯌꯥꯃꯨꯛꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯒꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯕꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯨ ꯆꯣꯡꯊꯣꯔꯛꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯠꯂꯨꯒꯦ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯨꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯔꯥꯙꯥ ꯃꯥꯙꯕ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯕꯖꯦꯛꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯕ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯍꯪꯒꯠꯆꯔꯤ.
Indian Army has organized felicitation program for 6 boys horse riders from Manipur who are selected for admission at Remount Veterinary Co-RVC Center and College Boys Sport Company, Meerut. The function, which was organized at IGAR South Haflong Hall at Manipur today, was attended by family members and army officials. They were part of Indian Army's training, which was conducted to train Manipur youths to become army boys. Indian Army also handed over 200 microchip and 2 microchip reader to Manipur Horse Riding and Polo Association during the function. The devices will help in identifying and tracking Manipuri pony. Speaking at the function, Indian Army Headquarters Eastern Command Brigadier RVS Mangal Singh highlighted the importance of Manipuri pony, which has been associated with Manipur since ancient times, while asserting that people around the world knows that polo originated from Manipur. He further expressed concerns over the current condition of Manipuri ponies and asserted that the horse species can only be safeguarded by Manipuri citizens. Further, RVS Mangal Singh assured that Indian Army will provide aid from time to time to safeguard the horse species.
मणिपुरी पोनी जिसको मैतेई सगोल बोलते हैं मणिपुरी भाषा में, वो मणिपुर की मैथोलॉजी और हिस्ट्री का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हिस्सा रहा है. मणिपुरी मैथोलॉजी में हमेशा मणिपुरी पोनी की पूजा की जाती थी और उसको एक उड़ने वाले घोड़े के डिसेंडेंट के रूप में जाना जाता है. जितने भी मणिपुरी राजा रहे हैं या मणिपुर की हिस्ट्री रही है, वो सब मणिपुरी हॉर्सेस के ऊपर रही है. लेकिन आज के जमाने में जिस तरह से ग्रेजिंग ग्राउंड्स खत्म होते जा रहे हैं, अर्बनाइजेशन होता जा रहा है, मणिपुरी घोड़ों के ऊपर वाकई एक संकट है. 2022 की मैं सेंसस रिपोर्ट पढ़ रहा था कि 2022 में सिर्फ 357 मणिपुरी पोनीज जो हैं वो बचे. इट मींस दे आर इन रेड जोन, दे आर इन एंडेंजर्ड स्पीसीज. अगर मणिपुर और मणिपुर के लोग इन घोड़ों के लिए कुछ नहीं करेंगे तो बाहर से आके कोई कुछ नहीं करेगा. आप सबसे मेरा अनुरोध है कि इन मणिपुरी पोनीज को, जो हमारी ट्रेडिशनल इंडियन ब्रीड है, which is recognized by world and which is recognized by Animal World Genetics Food, इस ब्रीड को बचाने के लिए हम सभी को सहयोग करना होगा.
Proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak Pripak and its unit Red Army has condoled the demise of proscribed KYKL MYL member Lieutenant Angom Sanatombai alias Ingo aged 37 and proscribed Pripak Pro member Lance Corporal Maibam Nautonba alias Natngak Pamitei aged 18 who passed away during gunfights that occurred at Indo-Myanmar border. In a press release, the outfit extended condolences to Pripak Pro and KYKL MYL along with the bereaved family, friends and relatives. They also prayed for the departed souls. Association for Pauna Memorial Arts and Rural Development Services Wangkhem organized training cum new production on types of Thang Leiteng at Communicative English Language Teaching Institute in Thoubal. The training camp cum production was organized as part of Chief Minister Gi Artist Singi Tengbang CM80 scheme. Yambem Devikarani of Kombo Bazar and Thongam Yaipabo of Naharup Makhapar, who have received junior fellowship for Thangta under Ministry of Culture, Government of India, along with Ranjana Kangjam of Moirangkom Sogaizam Derek, who is a recipient of senior fellowship on Thangta, were felicitated during the program. Participants who took part in training were also presented with certificates. Speaking in the program, Padma Shri Guru K. Sanathwaiba Sharma said the training cum production was organized with the aim to promote Thangta and to highlight its cultural and historical significance. Bishnupur Forest Division organized a day-long awareness program on forests and wildlife conservation at Kiamba Ningsing Changlen, Bishnupur today. The program was organized under Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority Act Scheme 2024-25. As part of the program, DFO Bishnupur Waikom Romabai also flagged off an anti-poaching campaign. Speaking in the program, Waikom Romabai called for concerted efforts in conserving wildlife and their habitat and also urged people to stop engaging in wildlife poaching activities.
Kai awa mafam mayam ama leikre mafam khudingi asi kai duga mari leinabagi tholakpane adogi mathakthuda mokoina leibada nungaigadauba mokogi habitat mokogi mayung oibada nungaigadauba mafam singdi hojiksu leiriba tamenglong omda chatpada akoi kai leiba yaba mafam kaina chaba kogi kaino sambar gaina leiba derje hojik leiriba mangkrise kaina leiramiba mafam dugi Mami taba mafam kaya amadi Manipur da hojik su leiri haiba manga iba resources sing asi mangthara iba potho wata iba forest ki jaga se pixel iba forest ki health ko forest se afaba makal ki forest function iba mayam sing ase kanamta na tawba nate akoi miyoi bana akoi gi damakta akoi gi oijaba khara gi damakta akoi na manghan jagiba ngakta ne ba
CRPF 66th Battalion personnel conducted a social service camp around Thoubal District Hospital today under the aegis of Commandant SH.A.K. Sahu. Thoubal District Hospital staff and doctors also took part in the camp. CRPF personnel who were deployed at several places across the district also took part in the camp. And in today's weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Lamphel state's maximum temperature was recorded at 30 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 15 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 96% in the morning and 38% in the evening. And that is all we could pack in this bulletin. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. India is not a dharamshala for immigrants. Action will be taken against foreign nationals posing security threats or attempting to disintegrate country, asserts Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Demographic imbalance occurring in the state due to conflict in Manipur Census 2001, claims RPI Athawale. Submits memorandum to Union Home Minister urging delimitation after correcting census errors. One-stop centers in Manipur dedicated to supporting women affected by violence seek governor's intervention to expedite fund release. Desam submits memorandum to governor seeking reforms in higher education of Manipur, citing its long-standing stagnation. And powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake strikes Myanmar, causing widespread damage, deaths and casualties. Tremors felt in Bangkok and Manipur. Dear viewers, don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Prime Time Manipuri News with Olivia. Stay tuned.